think cool of father. He do them like film. This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex. This life I can't keep myself. I can't.
All supporters, please get seated. We are starting. Please, students outside, if you are not performing, kindly come inside for us to get started. All students outside, please get inside so we can get started. This is the second day of the A Spoken Word quarterfinals. We are so excited that you are joining us this morning. My name is Margaret Nyako and I'll be your MC for today. We also have our lovely viewers watching us live on our YouTube channel, which is ACE Consult, and also on our Education USA KUMASI's Facebook page. This is going to be educative and fun. Those watching us virtually, kindly stay glued to your seats. Please don't leave. But I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself. On this note, I invite Miss Nana Asante for him to give us the opening prayer. Please, let's put our hands together for Nana Asante.
Shall we all be upstanding as we pray? We pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God, the Creator, we bring your name as we start the program. We know that you are with us, and you always be with us. We thank you for an answered prayer, for a successful prayer. In the name of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Nana Asante. I invite the Executive Director of ACE Consults for her to give us the opening remarks. Please, let's put our hands together for Mrs. Marilyn Owusu. Please keep clapping. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of us. We warmly welcome you to contest 3 of the quarterfinals of the A Spoken Word. You've all done very well. If you are here, it means that your school survived the heated inter-school. So let's clap for ourselves. In the spirit of encouraging everybody to bring out their best, I want to admonish all of us to encourage all the participants when they get on stage. We are here to learn. It's not just a contest. We are here to develop ourselves, build our self-confidence, be able to stand in public and talk. So for all the contestants who were chosen from their schools to be here this morning, it means that they've overcome a lot of hurdles to do that. And we need to give them our maximum support. So please, let's not think of the rewards we will get eventually if we are first, second, or third, or fourth. Let's think of what we are taking home after the contest. What are we learning? bringing to our schools when you get back to school. So let's keep that in mind and give our best and support them to the maximum. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Marilyn Owusu. A spoken word contest is brought to you by the U.S. Embassy Ghana's American Corner Kumasi in collaboration with ACE Consult. Our sponsors are MTN Ghana, Paul Sands Enterprise, Pearson PTE, International Programs Office, KNUST, and Paul Sands Enterprise. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our cherished patrons. We love you and thank you so much for the good work that you are doing. We have KUMASI Girls Senior High School this morning. Ahema. 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 Nokrankwa. We also have St. Louis Senior High School. St. Louis. St. Louis. St. Louis. The Pace Setters. KNUST Senior High School. Majimba. 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 True Wisdom. Nyansapo. Okay, thank you for that correction. We also have Armed Forces Senior High Technical School in Merimama. 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 Excellence. And we have St. Monica's Senior High School, Munche. Yeah. Munche. Munche. Thank you. All right, so I mentioned that a spoken word contest is brought to you by the U.S. Embassy's American Corner Kumasi. So what is American Corner Kumasi? So American Corner Kumasi is one of the American Spaces centers located in Ghana. American Spaces are cultural and information centers located across the globe that offers free and open access to individuals and the local community seeking to learn more about the United States, develop skills, and access a variety of resources. In Kumasi, ACE Consult is the host institution of the American Corner Kumasi, and we are located at the Top Martins building. I believe that our judges are ready, our contestants too are ready, but I would like to introduce our judges so that you know who they are. Throughout the contest, the quarterfinals, I mean, they have been our judges and they are doing marvelously well. I'll start from the right. We have Mrs. Marilyn Owusu, the Executive Director of ACE Consult. Oh, you can do better than this. Thank you. We also have Mr. Samuel Jechi, who is an English SAT tutor at ACE Consult. Ms. Lauren Labilate, the American Corner Coordinator for Kumasi. And I have Mr. Richard Kruvo, who is also an English tutor at ACE Consult. My timekeeper is also around. I can't leave him behind. Mr. Desmond Deborah. My collation officer is also here, Mr. Osman Abdul. Thank you all for offering to do this for us. I will turn over to our judges for them to give us the rules of the contest.
Okay, thank you very much. We are starting the contest. The contest is in 3 segments, and these are the rules for the first segment. Each contestant will be given 5 minutes to perform on promoting civic responsibility and volunteerism in Ghanaian youth. Each contestant must end their performance the moment they are bailed out. Each contestant have 1 minute to set up props and set down after the performance. Contestants must remain backstage until they have been called. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel Dechi. So we will start with KNUST Senior High School. And my first contestant is Divine Tay. Divine Tay.
Let's all kindly look on the screen. There is something I want us to see. A photo of a vulture waiting for a starving little girl to die. So the vulture keeps an ever-watching eye to feast on her corpse. In a faraway land, under the scorching sun, her life lay in fate's hand. This photo was taken during the 1993-1994 famine in Sudan by Kevin Carter, a South African photojournalist, who later won the Pulitzer Prize for this so-called amazing shot. As Kevin was saving his feet and being celebrated on major news channel. Please, sorry, my coordinator.
Keep quiet. A moment of silence for my baby. Don't talk, let me talk.
Let's all kindly look on the screen. There's something I want us to see. A photo of a vulture waiting for a starving little girl to die. So the vulture keeps an ever-watching eye to feast on her corpse. In a faraway land, under the scorching sun, her life lay in fate's hand. This picture was taken during the 1992-1993 famine in Sudan by Kevin Carter, a South African photojournalist, who later won the Pulitzer Award for this so-called amazing shot. However, as Kevin was saving his feet and being celebrated on a major news channel, during one of his interviews, someone called in and asked, "What happened to the little child?" He simply replied, "I didn't wait to find out, as I had a flight to catch." The caller then said, "I put it to you that there were 2 vultures that day, but one had a camera." The constant thought of this statement put Carter into depression, and he ultimately committed suicide. The little child was reported to have been attempting to enter the United Nations Feeding Center. She was just half a mile away, but her fate is unknown to this very day. In a world of suffering, starving, and endless wave, Kevin captured only what he could save: a moment of silence. The little girl's story happens every day in our homes, communities, and neighborhoods. We may be quick to judge this, but we all act like Carter sometimes, ready to capture people's suffering and post it on social media for likes, when we could save lives. A little sense of civic responsibility could have kept Captain Maxwell Mahama alive. When the angry mob lost control, no one stood up to save the soul. He left behind a grieving wife and 2 little children by her side. His family's tears rolled like rain. The whole nation was in pain. A little act of volunteerism could have saved Nana Pole from his untimely death. Where was the voice that could have said, "Let's save him now before he's dead"? A little courage, a simple stand, could have stayed the fatal hand. Nana Pole died not just from the blade, but from the silence others made. In a world of suffering and endless wave, we choose to see what we see. Let's choose to act, to feel, and to heal. I see our mother Ghana as that little child over there. We see her suffering every day. We see her in pain. We shamelessly destroy her forest and pollute her water bodies and litter around indiscriminately, leaving her to her fate. Or have we so easily forgotten that we are the agent of this land? Together we blaze like the sun. So I ask, where do you direct your flame? You are wondering, right? It's a shame that this generation only chase dreams in the wrong direction. So I ask, why do we wait? Why do we scroll through problems instead of solving them? Why do we tweet about issues but never choose them? Why do we say one day things will change instead of standing up and saying, today I will change them? Civic duty. It is seeing the gap and stepping in. It is knowing that if not us, then who? Help the little ones. And just like MTN, mentor them, teach them, and nurture them everywhere you go. Ghana will not rise because we hope it does. And Ghana will not change because we complain about it. Ghana will rise when we rise, and Ghana will change when we change. So I ask, will you stand or will you sit? Will you act or will you watch? Will you be a builder or a bystander? For in the silence of our days, you find the truth in different ways. And when the vulture waits so still, let's choose to act, to see, and to feel. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. My next contestant is Israel Alusiba, representing Armed Forces Senior High Technical School.
Enough. Enough. Enough of the shackles. Enough of the burdens. Enough of the shackles. Enough of the discriminations. Enough of the discriminations. Enough of the plots against our ancestors. I say enough. Enough of the struggles. Enough of the burdens. Enough. It's all enough. We are a nation with rich constitution, but what do we see? We have rules to govern every sector, but what do we see? We claim we have the best of rules to govern us, but what are these rules for if we allow the corrupt minds to have their ways? We claim we have citizens' responsibilities, but what are these responsibilities for if the youth are the ones who cause the pains, the struggles, and the burdens of Mother Ghana? We are in a situation where the youth throw refuse into the gutters instead of cleaning them. The youth insults Mother Ghana instead of upholding her values. The youth watch government projects being left uncompleted instead of extending their support. The youth sit leisurely in their homes instead of going to the polling stations to cast their votes. And they will later say that their leaders are not working. Where were you when others went to the polling stations to vote those people? From the mountains to the coastal tides, in every village, let's take pride. The power of change is a spark in our soul. Volunteerism is our part, it makes us whole. I remember this sad tale on the 3rd of June 2015 in the hearts of Accra. there was a flood that led to a fire outbreak. It claimed the lives of over 150 citizens. The flood was great, but the gutters were choked. Why? Why? Because the youths were waiting for someone to clear it for them. They were waiting for their leaders to clear it for them, all at the expense of over 150 souls. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Meanwhile, at the same time, here was Kweku, a student like you, and like I. He lived in the environs of KUMASI. One day during his break time, he realized that his community center was dirty and it had overgrown grasses. Kweku didn't complain like we would have done, but Kweku went back to his school. He took a broom and took a cutlass and went to the site. He cleared all the grasses. He took the broom and swept the place and made it as clean as the highway of heaven. He cleaned all the windows and made it as clear as a crystal diamond. Kweku didn't do anything big, but he stood up. He gave me a message to tell you. Kweku gave me a message to tell you today. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your position. But the power of volunteerism is too great than we can imagine. Therefore, take the mantle, wear it with pride. In your hands lies a nation's heartbeat. In your hearts, the flames of change. Volunteer, serve and lead for the love of Mother Ghana and for the legacy we leave behind. As J.F. Kennedy rightly said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And together, we together will build a brighter Ghana. As Mr. Philip Beho rightly wrote in the national anthem stanza number 3 that, arise, arise, O sons of Ghana, land and under God, march on forevermore. With this and more. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next contestant is representing KUMASI Girls Senior High School. She is Emanuela Ansa Ajekum.
To go to school, I want to learn. Please, my mommy, you can't afford it. There are children with stars in their eyes, dreaming beneath uncertain skies. Brilliant minds with hearts so wide, but there's no one to care. They wake up each morning with silent grace, hunger etched upon their face, books they long for and classrooms too, a chance to learn like you and me. Yet dreams are dashed, not for their luck, but for helping hands they lack. The world moves on too blind to see. But you and I, we have a choice to be their strength, to be their voice, to lift them up, to light their way, and to turn their night into day. Let's be the ones who choose to care, to give, to love, to simply share. A coin, a book, a guiding smile could walk them through another mile. Each act of love, no matter how small, can be the greatest gift of all. In lifting one, you lift us all. So help make a generation stand tall. Even a smile could spark hope and breakthrough. Don't underestimate your light. I tell you, don't underestimate your light, for they may just need it to guide them through their nights. They may be strangers to your name, but when they reach their goals, you proudly say you help them reach their destiny. So volunteer, be bold, for in your hearts, you too will find that life-changing starts not with compassion, but with fame. I tell you, volunteer, be bold, extend a hand, for your love, your hope could make them stand tall. I tell you, volunteer to help the brilliant but needy. Ghanaian youth, volunteer. Ghanaian youth, volunteer. 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 Volunteer and be part to promote our civic responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Emanuela. Our next performance. So our next performer will be Mame Efua Fosia Anoche, representing St. Monica's Senior High School.
Come, my children, sit with me. Let me tell you of a country called Ghana, a land of gold, the land of cocoa, the land of song, and the land of rich culture, and many more. But even strong nations can get things wrong. A land where all the youth are willing, their minds so bright, but they need a guide, they need a light. Come, let me tell you a tale, my dearest, come close. Once upon a time, I was young once just like you. I dreamed a future of sky so blue, but the roots were cracked, the fields were bare, and people of Ghana seemed lost in their own despair. One day, a colleague volunteer, weary and old, came to me and whispered, the story is being told. Our country needs more than what we have gotten. It needs us to help, to give what we have sought. I asked, but how? We have little to share. She smiled and said, so let's just give what we care. So we gathered the young, we gathered the old, and we worked together, both brave and bold. We planted trees where there was no shade. We built schools for children, the foundation laid. We fixed the roads, cleared the streams, and helped our people share their dreams. We didn't wait for others. We didn't wait for pay. We only volunteered each and every day. From this village to another village, from city to town, our work spread hope and walk round. Years have passed, and the land has thrived. Now, I stand as an old woman, and I say to you, don't wait in fear. The change begins when you choose to stand and offer your time, heart, and mind. And that is my story. So, Ajwa, Ama, never think that you are little. Just be the helping hand we all need and know that you could set the world ablaze. A heart that yearns to serve and give is a noble creed. Volunteerism is not just an act, it's a way of life, a choice to make a difference, to be a force for right doings, to be part of something bigger than ourselves. If you are thinking of volunteering, here is what I would say. Don't just think about it. Take the leap, seize the day, and find a cause that's close to your heart, something that makes you alive. Never feel perturbed if you do not know where to start. Don't hesitate. Volunteer and let your spirit speak. You will be amazed at the difference you can make. Volunteerism is a choice. It's a way to make a difference, to live, to stay in the heart of those you've touched. Volunteerism, it's a gift, it's a range. How I wish the world would be at peace with everyone doing something without expecting something in return. But no, I break down every moment thinking about all these things. It saddens my heart to see a citizen of our beloved country causing chaos. The country could be at peace if we be ye salt of the land. Volunteerism is never for applause. It's just to give out yourself. It's never about the rewards. When you give out yourself, it brings us freedom. Freedom from what you might ask. Freedom from all the stress of the world. Volunteers do not just work, they make it work. Just know that all the small acts by people could make the world a better place. Just know that you could be the happiest person on earth because you chose to be a helping hand. Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. Let it be known to you that in a world of billions, the first contact to change is you. Let it be known to you that the world awaits change makers like volunteers. Volunteerism is not just an act. Volunteerism is not charity. It's clarity. It's love and felt up unscripted. But I realize it's up to you. So join the force. Let your voice be heard. Be the change you want us to see. It's a chance to make a stand. Let's show the world we care. Let's be the helping hand we all need. Never let your light be dim. Let it shine. Step out of your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown, the new, and make the world a better place. Volunteer your time, heart, and mind. One act of kindness, one step at a time. Volunteer your time, heart, and mind, and watch the world bloom anew. Let's create a world of compassion where everyone feels loved, valued, and free. Let it be known to you that the world awaits change makers like volunteers. Volunteerism is not just an act, it's a way of life. Just know that a world without a volunteer is like a nation without a soul. Keep in mind that when you give out a helping hand, you do not lose you. You only gain a fuller heart. Just know that you volunteer yourself and make the world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you. The next will be a duet, and my contestants are Ajua Kusiwa Akente and Seiram Jandu, all representing St. Louis Senior High School.
give up. Yes, I actually give up because I'm tired. No, I'm exhausted. Not from lifting boxes, but from carrying silence, where gratitude should have stood like the flag of Ghana, flying proud. You know, I never asked for the world, just maybe a thank you for serving this nation, not in uniform, but in unseen sacrifice. I gave my best, in fact, my all. Wealth, heart, time, just mention it. I bled behind the scenes while still holding the front lines of compassion. And what did I get? A shrug, a smile that never came, silence, louder than the anthem that I hum, to remind myself why I keep going. They say two wrongs don't make a right, but look around. You just look around. Everything is wrong, and I'm still trying to be the right for my people, for my land. I remember that Monday, gave my last dime, my very last dime, to a stranger. Not for praises, but because we rise together. Oh, we don't rise at all. He said nothing, and it's fine. But it still stank. I don't serve to be praised. I serve because I cannot bear to watch another citizen fall through the cracks of a nation Ghana we all call home. But while trying to bring others back together, I've unraveled myself, lost dignity, pride, time, pieces of my soul stitched into the flag of unity. So I'm done. I'm walking out of this armor, this costume of kindness. Someone else wear it. Let someone else carry this national duty. Because this burden, it's not light. And it's pulling me under. I'm drowning. Not in water, but in unseen effort. Calling for a hand that never reaches back.
No! No, no, no. Don't tell me it's hanging. And don't offer tired words to a soul that's burning. Look at my scars. Just look at them. They aren't just from the world. They're from giving and giving and giving to a nation that forgets its quiet heroes. Look at me. Just look at me. Have I not bled enough for Ghana, the country that I love? And have I not given enough to the people? My people. And am I not enough? Am I not enough to make the change that I so desperately fight for? Why must I carry it all? Like I am the only one with lungs to breathe and a heart to break for this country. Why should it all fall on me? I miss myself. The version of me that loved serving before service broke me. This is the final straw. Because volunteering seems noble. Do you realize it can break you? When no one notices the cracks. And giving your all feels amazing. Until you realize that it can only hold you back. So I'm done. I give up. I remove this suit of goodness and I relinquish this armor of love that all of you admire. Every single one of you. But none of you offer to uphold. Even angels, they're tired. Even light,
before you clap, ask yourself this.
When was the last time you said thank you to someone who gave to your country, to your community, without expecting anything back?
Maybe, just maybe, kindness wouldn't quit. If kindness didn't feel so alone in this land.
And maybe if one citizen stood by me, and if one voice echoed mine,
then this weight won't feel so heavy. Maybe we don't give up. Maybe we rise together.
as one people,
One purpose.
one nation.
Let that volunteer be you, and let that volunteer be me. Because when we volunteer, we don't just serve. We build a nation. We shape its hearts. We strengthen its spine. And we prove the greatest patriotism is service without spotlight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our next contestant is Ni Kwao Toto Tobo, representing KNUST Senior High School.
Today, I would like to introduce you to 4 friends. Everybody, anybody, nobody, and somebody. These 4 friends lived in perfect harmony, but one day, a tragedy befell their once perfect home. A storm that destroyed everything and left them in dismay. Of course, it was everybody's job to fix it, even though anybody could have done it. But at the back of her mind, somebody would do it. And eventually, nobody did it. Somebody got angry because it was anybody's job to do it. But then, anybody could have done it. But nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. The moral of this story is very simple. If we all think that somebody else will do our job for us, eventually, it will never get done. Silence. My mind goes blank. Darkness surrounds me and slowly eats into my mind, body, and soul. But the light appears, like the missing piece, making my entire being whole. I enter a world of dreams, it would seem, where rivers flow, green grass grows, and the perfect fruits of perfect trees show. I enter a world of peace, where the harmony and unity sets my mind at ease. A world where we rise above greed but help others in need. Where we forget about cutting and burning trees, but rather plant a seed. A paradise. But I wake up and I realize it was all just a dream, a promised Neverland. I take a stroll that day through the hustle and bustle of the streets. The day was still early, so there was no one I could greet. But surprisingly, upsettingly, shockingly, you'd be surprised to find what I would meet. On my left, a huge gutter, dirty, stinking and choked. And on my right, heaps of rubbish. The stench, even stronger than smoke. Appalled by this horrific sight, I continue to move, but come across something enough to shatter the strongest of mights. Children on the streets, ragged, begging, hungry, waiting for someone to help them out of their plight. And that's when I realized that neglect and apathy had risen to the very height. And so I sunk into a deep depression, a desperation, the void I could not even avoid. What happened to my dream? What happened to my promised forever land, now turned Neverland? What happened to our sense of honor and duty, of volunteerism and civic responsibility? When the breaker of chains stood on that platform and declared, Ghana, our motherland, is free forever, he didn't imagine a nation bonded by chains of self-destructiveness and selfish desires. No, he imagined a nation bonded by peace, unity, love, and care, where we will not be afraid to pick up a broom, pick up a shovel, and make our streets clean, where the poor and less privileged can find a shoulder on which to lean. So tell me, what happened to my dream? When did it become a nightmare? Silence. My mind goes blank. Darkness surrounds me, but there's nowhere to turn. But the light appears, and that light was hope. The ember that sparks into a flame, lifting my shame and removing me from the blame game. That's when I realized that Ghana, our motherland, was never meant to be a Neverland, but is the promised forever land. Ghana, our motherland, will finally be free once we embrace volunteerism and civic responsibility. Then, and only then, can you, and you truly arise. Arise, Ghana youth, and make our nation great and strong.
Not today.
My next contestant is representing armed. Mr. DJ.
Keep quiet, keep quiet. A moment of silence for my baby.
Don't talk, let me talk.
Loving you, girl, no get holiday. I do one more day every day. I need no one like I need ya. Oh no no. Loving you, girl, you get the pom pom shade. You can know how I want the pom pom shade. Oh, I need no one like I need you. Oh no no. Oh, show my body down and come my over. Make a dirty you well with my love. La la la. I say for my bed, listen, baby, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah, baby, listen, good sin, baby, come on, good sin, come on.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. We continue with our contest. Our next contestant is Bernard Obing, representing Armed Forces Senior High Technical School.
Colonialism stole our gold, our resources, our names. It took over everything and even seized us not to volunteer and serve our country. All they could do was to convince us that we can't even rule ourselves. Still here we are 68 years later, and we are still waiting for someone else to fix the country. I am from a country called Ghana, where gold and riches is our anthem. In my country, Ghana, we love and care in the mouth, but not in the muscles and blood. We shout her name at football matches, paint her colors on our cheeks, and let her children sleep hungry. Because the youth are not ready to volunteer and serve when civic responsibility lies in the depth of collapse. In my country, Ghana, we know how to sing praise songs, but no action is taken towards it. And all our wise men are asleep. You are the young generation who can make our forefathers have a sound sleep. Cleaning the streets of Makola to KJT can make a historic legacy. As I walked through the bustling street of Jamestown, I heard voices so loud and clear as if these voices had microphones. And all these voices could whisper into my ears was, we love our country, Ghana. No, this love must be louder than the talking drums, deeper than the voters' throat, hotter than rooms in Borga Market, not just in our shouts, but in our sweat where every act of volunteerism moves a step. Let us volunteer and serve like the Kayayo woman who carries impossible weight and still sink. Let us cherish civic responsibility more than our ancestors who knew community was the only survival. The shooting of the ex-servicemen is a remarkable exchange of blood, depicting the diligence of Ghana's prejudice. Every day we talk of change, but what is change when the youth is not reset? So this is what I call the mathematics of change. One street clean becomes 10. One child taught becomes a generation, and then one hand extended becomes a nation rising. So tell me, what will your hands build today? What will your voices say tomorrow? Not someday, not when you feel like, not when you are richer, but with what you have, where you stand. If you do not rise, if you do not stand, then if you do not fight, then will be the problems of our own nation. We will tell the white men how to follow the stars because we are more than a Superman without a kryptonite. Why don't we give children assignment that demands change in the society? Look around and you see everything that is wrong. But what about you? You are everything that is right. Volunteer not for praise, but because you know the truth, rights, and responsibilities. The gutters won't clean its own sorrow. The chalk won't write its own tomorrow. The hungry child can't borrow hope. Volunteer not for praise. All we could do is sit in our rooms and then wait for someone else to fix the country. Let every step we take move like gunshots. That will defeat corruption and ignorance. Let every mountain we move write a new chapter of progress, and then every publication will have the name of a country called Ghana. Let us move back to our ancestral roots, where civic responsibility and volunteerism was the only survival. The shooting of the ex-servicemen is a remarkable exchange of blood, depicting the diligence of Ghana's prejudice. Don't forget that you are the sun and the moon needs you to shine. So I dare you to become the most pivotal in shaping the better country of our tomorrow. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. But still remember that it is a tale of a country called Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you. I know that some of us here would like to further education in the United States. Education USA is the official source of information to U.S. higher education. In Ghana, we have 2 Education USA centers. We have Education USA Accra, hosted by ACE Consult Accra, and that is located at the Oxford Street, Osu. Then when you come to Ashanti region, we have Education USA KUMASI, hosted by ACE Consult KUMASI. So Education USA is there to give you accurate, comprehensive information about US higher education. So if you want to further your education in the United States, they are the right people to connect with. In Kumasi, we are located on the 3rd floor of Top Martins Complex. Okay, we continue with our contest. I'll come back and ask questions. My next contestant is Vida Apia Inka, representing KUMASI Girls Senior High School.
Oh my God. In the darkness, I search for a face, only to find shadows in this empty space. I feel forsaken like a leaf in a tree. No comfort, no peace, just angers to see. You know why? I was living in a house, not a home full of frustration. Papa was a drug addict, always side with no vision. Papa abused Mama in every condition. But one night, Papa killed Mama while was abusing her. I saw everything. I felt everything, the pains and the tears as young as then. I had no option but to be on the street. After Mama gave up the ghost in my sad condition, under the bridges became my home, my location. Whether it rains or shine, I faced the cold and constant irritation. Begging for scraps, the sad condition. Every day. That's how I left my life on the street. My body weakened through malnutrition. My spirit broken beyond God protection. I wanted to be a better youth, but on the street too well. I want to find strength on the street. On the streets, they gave me friends. And street friends gave me information. So when you're taking drugs, it's to make you high, it's to make you forget your pain, it's to make you forget your past, and drugs will be your solution. Of course, friends easily influence. I became like them. Our celebration. We lost ourselves the real creation. We as youth never perform our civic responsibilities to help build this nation. That is how we left our life. Giving our bodies became a normal thing like our daily bread, because it was one of the ways to fuel our stomach with no option. That was how we're living our lives. I was on the street for 8 good years. You wondered how I survived. On the street that I don't belong. I have to fight with every emotion to belong. On the street, I had to fight to belong. My silent prayer every day. Oh Lord, there is somebody. Help my street friends and myself. Because legally, officially, nobody deserves to be on the street, not you, not me. So dear one, when you see them, don't pass them by. With one act of love, with one selfless action, through a volunteer. Because with every small step, with every small deed, volunteers, they are making a difference and planting a seed. Through volunteerism, we show we care. We give our time, energy, and mind through volunteerism. Volunteers who arise with strong dedication. Volunteers who are going to do everything. Who will deliver our youth to help build this nation through volunteerism. Because volunteerism, we can. Volunteers, they are the ones who pick up that dream from the street. Because on the streets, volunteers who fight with strong emotion to end declared decision now. Volunteers with bright emotion, because on the streets, they are doctors. On the street, they are lawyers. On the street, they are people over there, they are dreams on the street. But because there is nobody to help them, how would you feel like if you were to be on the streets? People are selling just because to be on the school. Nobody deserves to be on the street. It breaks my heart to see by you selling pure water to go to school. You are here and you think you are so young to volunteer. Oh my God. Blood of Jesus. It breaks my heart to see them on the street. Nobody on this earth, a youth, deserves to be on the street. You are supposed to be in the classrooms, learning for a better future. On the streets, there are dreams there. You can be the bridge, you can be the light. You can be the guiding light to bring them back and make things right. On the streets, there are people there. She has a dream. 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 We all have a dream. But because on the streets, we have nobody to wake them up and be like, my dear, you don't deserve to be on the streets. On the street, nobody belongs. And when they take in drugs, they think, Massa, to forget your pain, so to be your solution, no. But no, that is not the truth. My dear youth, help me spell the word volunteerism with the first letter. With volunteerism, they have vision. With the next letter, they share your opinion with the next letter. They find the location with the next letter. They are union with the next letter. They help to build this nation with the next letter. They help to clear the hateful tradition. And that is volunteerism. And together we can do it with you and me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next we have Blessing Akoto Echampon, representing St. Monica's Senior High School. Blessing.
I hear a voice in me anytime I see my environment dirty. Helpless people on the street, patients struggling to get drugs to heal themselves, and it says, what can you do to help them? My heart begins to beat like a cheetah because I know my role to play, but I refuse to be a giver. Picking up a broom to sweep wouldn't cost you a penny. Helping the helpless wouldn't reduce your value, but would add value. You're thinking of becoming great, right? But you're not ready to sacrifice. You're thinking of casting a smile on the face of others, but you're not ready to give out. Who are you? A volunteer? No! A volunteer is someone who is willing to sacrifice for others. A volunteer values the joy and smiles of others more than himself. A volunteer jubilates when the world jubilates. A volunteer values the life that lives through him more than the life that he lives through them. When tears begins to run through the face of the world, it is the responsibility of a volunteer to cause changes, contributing to developmental projects, protecting national properties, donating blood to those who need it, donating to the orphanages as the key that opens the door of great future for our motherland, Ghana. May the souls of our forefathers rest in peace. If not for selflessness that our forefathers portrayed, where would you and I be? They forgot about themselves. They forgot they had families, but they sacrificed and fought and have taught us a lesson, and that lesson is volunteerism. It's time we walk on the path of our forefathers. It is time to inhabit the spirit of selflessness. If you want to lift yourself up, then lift someone else up. Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much as our forefathers did. Forget about your level in life. Forget about your profession. Forget about your background, because the more you lose, the more you gain. And the less you lose, the less you gain. The heart of a volunteer is not measured in size, but by the depth of commitment in making difference in the lives of others. Volunteers have the power to change thousands of lives in spite of the challenges and critics to go through. Listen, volunteers are not paid, not because they are worthless, but because they are priceless. You may not value volunteers, but I value them. Because a nation without a volunteer is like a nation without a soul. Listen, since childhood, I used to think that volunteerism was meant for old women and men. Until one day, I helped a little boy cross the street, took a broom, and started to clean my environment. Then I realized I am a volunteer. You can be a volunteer too. We all can be volunteers. So it's time we rise. It's time to cause the imagination into reality. And the intelligent way to be selfless is to work for the welfare of others. The highest patriotism is not a blind loyalty to the state, but the love of one's fellow human beings and willingness to serve their needs. Volunteers do not wait to be pleaded before they do something, but they work from their own priority. I see great achievements approaching our motherland, Ghana. That garish environment surrounded by butterflies, birds singing, and trees dancing with their leaves. That clean water swimming around, and the perfection to our motherland, Ghana. I see smiles everywhere, imaginations here and there. I hear their hearts saying, wow, what a wonderful, peaceful place. But have you forgotten that it takes that selfless soul to cause this imagination into reality? Are you ready to be that selfless soul? Are you ready to cause this imagination into reality? We cannot only live for ourselves alone. Thousands of fibers connect us with our fellow human beings. We always have expectations, but we are not ready to take actions. We always want to see the world change, but we are not ready to change the world. You always want to enjoy the benefits, but you are not ready to suffer for the benefits. Listen, it's time we rise. It's time to be the game changer. Enough of the laziness, enough of the over-expectations, enough of the intolerance, enough of the selfishness. I know I'm just a small girl, but I can offer my support, skills, and strength. What can you do to? I'm a Ghana, a swatcher. I'm a Ghana, a dear watcher. I mean, it's been years since Ghana began to cry. There is a saying that little drops of water forms a mighty ocean, meaning our little services can change the whole nation. Let's rise. Let's stand tall. Let our spirits ignite. Let's be the change. Let's be the voice. Let's be the spark in the night. We do not need riches, just a willing heart, because every small act plays a powerful part. Let's be the change, not just with our hands, but with our voice. Thank you.
Please keep clapping for the contestants. It's not easy, oh. It's not easy at all standing in front of people to present. Keep clapping. Mr. DJ.
Can we dance? Can I show you a dance? Are you ready? Let's go. Everybody to the Jesse. Give me. Let's go. Let's go. I see you. Hey. Jesse. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can we do it together? You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Energy. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Oh. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Hey, let's go. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Oh.
Do you feel the vibe? Do you feel the vibe? Do you feel the vibe? Mary Mama, do you feel it? Munche, do you feel it? St. Louis, do you feel it? Kumasi girls, do you feel it? Majima, do you feel it? Thank you. I want to tell you a bit about our sponsors. A Spoken Word Contest is brought to you by the U.S. Embassy, Ghana's American Corner, Kumasi, in collaboration with AC Consults. Our sponsors are International Programs Office of the KNUST. KNUST is one of the leading universities in Africa. Whether you are looking for professional development, academic advancement, or specialized training, their programs have been designed to equip you with all the skills and knowledge needed to succeed. The International Programs Office coordinates all partnerships with US institutions and institutions for KNUST. We also have MTN Ghana.
Can I show you a dance? Are you
Do
ready?
you know that MTN is among the largest mobile network operators in the world and the largest in Africa? You can manage your accounts with ease. Download the MTN app wherever you are. Use the MTN app to buy airtime, data bundles, transfer money, play games, and many more. MTN, everywhere you go. We also have PSET, PTE. Taking an English language test can be stressful. Bro, for you, Pearson Test of English, that is PTE, is a world-leading provider of secure English language tests, widely recognized for students planning to study abroad. How many of us want to study abroad? Show by hand. Okay. So it is faster, fairer, simpler, trusted, and you can prepare with confidence. PTE, the worry-free English test. We also have a super shell. A super shell. Is it good quality, undiluted, long-lasting, dependable, and moderately priced fuel, lubricants, coolants, and such other items that promote engine and vehicle efficiency? Are you driving tired? You need some groceries or provisions to quench your thirst or hunger. Go no further. Think no more. Go to Asuka Shell and go well. Paul Sons Enterprise. Paul Sons Enterprise. Paul Sons is one of the key distributors for Nestle Ghana Limited. They deal in all Nestle products. They have Milo, Nido, Cerelac, Ideal Milk, Kanishi Milk, Maggi, and Nescafe. Do you have Milo in your trunk? No. Who said no? Nido, do you have Nido? No. Oh. Okay. Kanishi Milk. Cerelac. Oh, now why? All right. Please connect with Paul Sons Enterprise. Mr. DJ, please continue.
Do you feel that vibe? Can we dance? Give them. Listen. Are you ready? Go perform.
Ladies and gentlemen, who will prepare the stage for me? Dancing, dancing. Mr. DJ. Yes, who will prepare the stage for me? Yes. KUMASI girls. So please come up here for me. St. Louis, who is coming? Munche, who is coming? My friends from Armed Forces, please, we are waiting for you. St. Louis, who is coming? Monicas, who is coming? Monicas, who is coming? Oh. Monicas, nobody? St. Louis. Okay. So, my lovely ladies are here. Oh, Mr. DJ.
Yes, I'll be single, forever single. No go mingle. The one I don't is not single. Oh, single. Another love in us on this side. She was an angel, more than an angel. I know go why you even know the girl I did to you. But spoon some more, so she's not mine.
Somebody still my baby. You know they can carry your love. This is my book of bad for more. Oh my days. I never want to share my girl. You know they can carry your love. You never me say love.
Oh, nobody from KNUST is in your house. Okay.
Them nobody knows somebody who's somebody. Nobody they baby.
Oh my God, God. Them nobody knows somebody who's somebody. I offer you nothing else. Girl, you don't get any issue. Girl, I go hold you well. And I will do anything that you wish. Me share my love, so don't make me forget. No one is there tomorrow. Somebody else come take you for it. They do me no more. This thing no be no more. You know what to do more. This don't give me trouble. They do me no more. This thing no be no more. It could be my lover. Me be like love.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. Thank you. Please wait. I have something for you. Please wait. Don't leave. Thank you very much. Thank you. We continue with our contest, but I bring you the total points that each of the schools had. I will start with KNUST Senior High School. At the end of segment A, KNUST Senior High School had 166 points, 166 points. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School had 165 points, 165. St. Louis Senior High School had 161 points, 161. KUMASI Girls Senior High School had 157 points, 157. St. Monica's Senior High School had 160 points, 160. We're moving on to segment B. We need all contestants to take their seats. Divine Tay, representing KNUST Senior High School. Israel Alusiba, representing Armed Forces Senior High Technical School. Ajua Kusiwa Akenten, representing St. Louis Senior High School. Emanuela Ansa Ajekum, Kumasi Girls Senior High School. Mami Efwa Fosia Anoche, St. Monica's Senior High School. Ni Kwao Toto Tobo, KNUST Senior High School. So this table is for KNUST Senior High School. The first one from the right is for KNUST Senior High School. The second one is for Armed Forces. The third one is for St. Louis Senior High School. Fourth one for KUMASI Girls Senior High School. And we also have St. Monica's Senior High School. Bernard Obeng, representing Armed Forces Senior High Technical School. We also have Seiram Jandu, St. Louis Senior High School. Vida Apia Enka, KUMASI Girls Senior High School. And Blessing Akoto Echampon, St. Monica's Senior High School. Ahema. 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 St. Louis. St. Louis. St. Louis. Madrimba. Madrimba. Nyansapo. Merimamba. 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 Munche. Munche. Thank you. Our judges will give us the rules of our next segment, which is segment B. contestants, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. We are moving on straight into the general knowledge segment. Contestants, you have 20 seconds to answer your major question for 5 points, after which the question will be passed on to the next school as a bonus question if you are unable to answer. You would have 5 seconds to answer your bonus questions for 2 points. For your major question, you have 2 attempts. 2 attempts for your major question. We do not expect you to speak until you are called. Until your name is mentioned, we do not expect you to speak. The questions will be read twice, after which you can ask for a repeat of the question. To my dear audience, if anyone from the audience is found whispering an answer to any contestant or school during this segment, that school will be withdrawn immediately from the segment. Once again, to my dear audience, if anyone from the audience is found whispering an answer to any school or contestant, that school will be withdrawn immediately from the segment. On this note, I would request that we have all teachers and patrons move to the back for us. All teachers and patrons, kindly let's take a few seconds to move to the back. Thank you very much. We will be commencing with KNUST Senior High School. KNUST, what impact could social media have on the election? What impact could social media have on election?
The events are streamed live on social media, so there's transparency and then there's no cheating.
You can't come again?
The events are streamlined on social media, so there's transparency and it promotes peace as well.
Armed forces, do give it a try.
Okay, it influences people to vote.
St. Louis, do give it a try.
Social media platforms, everyone will be able to watch a campaign by the people aspiring and also hear from them of what they are going to do for us in the country.
Campaigning is correct. So the role of social media, they help with campaigning, information dissemination, and influence of public opinion. Yes, you did share some views, but those are not exactly the role that social media would play in election. Do you understand? Armed forces, your major question. Who were the first Europeans to engage in the slave trade on the Ghanaian coast? Who were the first Europeans to engage in the slave trade on the Ghanaian coast?
The Portuguese.
That is correct for 5. St. Louis Senior High School. What were the main reasons for European interest in the Ghanaian coast? What were the main reasons for European interest in the Ghanaian coast?
The Europeans first came to Gold Coast to evangelize, and for education, to educate the Ghanaians and then to explore the lands for minerals. So exploration, education, and evangelism.
Exploration,
Education,
and evangelism. Yes, so you only gave us one of the reasons, which is the mining. So we'll give you, okay, so another is that they later shifted their focus to human labor for plantation. Okay? So they later focused their interest to human labor. First they came for the gold, and then they focused their interest to human labor. You mentioned the gold, so we'll give you half of the mark, 2.5 for safety. KUMASI girls, what was the role of the Cape Coast Castle in the transatlantic slave trade? What was the role of the Cape Coast Castle in the transatlantic slave trade?
The role was to keep the slaves.
That is correct for 5. Saint Monica's, what is the door of no return? What is the door of no return?
It's a place in Cape Coast Castle where if one is sent, the person does not return back. It's a place in Cape Coast Castle where if one is sent, the person does not return back.
That is correct for 5.
Approximately 100 years.
That is incorrect. Try again.
200 years.
That is incorrect.
Approximately 400 years.
That is correct. Which castle in Ghana was considered the largest trading force? Which castle in Ghana was considered the largest trading force?
Elmina Castle.
That is correct. Which Ghanaian ethnic groups were most involved in the slave trade? Which Ghanaian ethnic groups were most involved in the slave trade?
The Asantes. The Fantis.
That is correct. How were slaves captured in Ghana? How were slaves captured in Ghana?
Okay, so sometimes they when sometimes the foreign people will be like, if the Ken wants maybe gun or anything, he can exchange them with a human being, and that can end the person into slavery. It's like when the foreign people came around, sometimes they tell the chiefs that maybe the chiefs might want maybe a gun or anything or a gunpowder, so they can exchange it with a human being to get what they want from the breathing people.
Slavery started in Ghana where the Portuguese came and they wanted to exchange things for other things, which is barter trade. So in a case, people exchange human beings for items. And that is the root of slave trade in Ghana. Or when a crime is committed, or when someone goes against the rule of a foreigner, the person is captured.
When a crime is committed, the offender, when the offender is captured, the offender is given out to the foreigners and then is used as slave. And also, when they need foreign goods as well, they send their native citizens, then they go for the goods. And that is how slavery began.
We are moving on straight to the next round in this segment, which is the true or false session. There will be no bonus questions for this session. We would request that you maintain eye contact with the judges throughout the segment. Lock eyes with us. Starting with KNUST Senior High School. Volunteer projects in Ghana focuses on protecting wildlife. Volunteer projects in Ghana focus on protecting wildlife. True or false?
True.
That is correct for 5 points. Armed Forces. Students cannot participate in water conservation programs as volunteers. Is this true or false? Students cannot participate in water conservation programs as volunteers.
False.
That is correct for 5. St. Louis. Working to reduce pollution is an example of environmental volunteerism. Working to reduce pollution is an example of environmental volunteerism.
True.
That is correct for 5. KUMASI girls. Environmental campaigns in Ghana often include student volunteers. Environmental campaigns in Ghana often involve student volunteers.
True.
That is correct for 5. St. Monica's. Environmental volunteering does not improve community health. Environmental volunteering does not improve community health.
False.
That is correct for 5.
True.
That is correct for 5 points. Armed forces. Composting waste is not a volunteer activity in schools. Composting waste is not a volunteer activity in schools. True or false?
False.
That is correct for 5 points. Volunteers assist during natural disasters in Ghana. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Mass girls. Students help distribute relief supplies during floods. Students help distribute relief supplies during floods. True or false?
True.
That is correct. Volunteers are not important for rebuilding efforts after disasters. Volunteers are not important for rebuilding efforts after disasters. True or false?
False.
That is correct. Alright, so on to the final round of this segment on literature. We are starting with KNUST segment. A tender and timeless line from Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem, In Memoriam AHH, is: It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. This line is powerful and alliterative, yet what other device lays a dominant role? This line is paradoxical, parallel, and alliterative, yet what other device lays a dominant role?
Simile.
That is correct. Congratulations. Bonus to armed forces.
Metaphor.
Incorrect. Simply.
Antithesis.
That is correct. Armed forces. Your major question. Oprah Winfrey says, You define your own life. Don't let other people write your scripts. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your scripts. To say that other people write your scripts, what dominant literary device is used in the quotes that is not a sound device? To say that other people write your scripts, what dominant literary device is used in the quotes that is not a sound device?
Symbolism.
Incorrect. Another try.
Metonymy.
That is incorrect. Bonus to 7B. Incorrect. Mass girls. Ceremonies.
Imagery.
That is incorrect. The right. KNUST.
Allegory.
Come again.
Allegory.
That is incorrect. The right answer is metaphor. Metaphor. Life is compared to the script. Okay. Saint Louis.
parallelism.
Metonymy.
Epithets.
Oxymoron.
Abraham Lincoln once said, "You can fool all of the people some of the time, and some of the people all of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time." You can fool all of the people some of the time, and some of the people all of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. This statement is built on repetition. Aside from parallelism and sound devices, what other device uses repetition in the statement? This statement is built on repetition. Aside from parallelism and sound devices, what other device uses repetition in the statement?
Metaphor.
Incorrect.
Rhyme.
Incorrect. Bonus to KNUST.
Antithesis and paradox.
Come again.
Antithesis and paradox.
Incorrect. Armed forces.
Epiphora.
Epiphora is correct for 2 points.
KNUST Senior High School. The statement, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." To be yourself in the world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, sorry. It's widely attributed to Ralph Waldo Emerson. Aside from antithesis and personification, what other literary device is evident in the statement? Aside from antithesis and personification, what other literary device is evident in the statement?
Could you please repeat it again?
To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment.
Paradox.
You have another attempt.
Allegory.
Bonus to armed forces.
Parallelism.
Saint Louis. KUMASI girls.
An epigram.
No, the correct answer is hyperbole. Hyperbole. Yeah, what's your question, right? It did. Armed forces. Your major question. The quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living." The unexamined life is not worth living. Is famously attributed to Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher. Though this quote contains understatement and soft alliteration, what dominant device can be identified? The unexamined life is not worth living is famously attributed to Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher. Though this quote contains understatement and soft alliteration, what dominant device can be identified?
Parallelism.
No, you have another attempt.
Antithesis.
No, bonus to St. Louis.
Litotes.
No, Kumasi girls.
Allusion.
St. Monica's.
Irony.
KNUST Senior High School.
Hyperbole.
No. The correct answer is paradox. Paradox. St. Louis Senior High School. On the 10th of July 1953, Kwame Nkrumah delivered a speech in Accra in which he said, "Freedom is not something that one person can bestow on another as a gift. They claim it as their own, and none can keep it from them. Freedom is not something that one person can..." I'll take it again. Freedom is not something that one people can bestow on another as a gift. They claim it as their own, and none can keep it from them. By comparing freedom to a gift, what comparative device is most dominant? By comparing freedom to a gift, what comparative device is most dominant?
Metaphor. Tautology.
Bonus to Kumasi girls. That is incorrect, St. Louis.
Paradox.
St. Monica's.
Simile.
Simile is correct for you. Kumasi girls. Abraham Maslow, a prominent American psychologist and philosopher, states, one can choose to go back toward safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. One can choose to go back towards safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. Which sound device can be identified throughout the statement? Adding resonance and depth and subtly reinforcing the gravity of the message. Which sound device can be identified throughout the statement? Adding resonance and depth and subtly reinforcing the gravity of the message.
Please, can you repeat the question?
One can choose to go back towards safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. Which sound device can be identified throughout the statement? Adding resonance and depth and subtly reinforcing the gravity of the message.
Onomatopoeia.
No, you have another attempt. Bonus to St. Monica's.
Repetition.
That is incorrect. KNUST Senior High School.
Parallelism.
Armed Forces.
Assonance.
Assonance is correct for 2 points. St. Monica's, your major question. Malcolm X, an African-American human rights activist and a prominent figure. Malcolm X, an African-American human rights activist and prominent figure during the civil rights movement, asserts, education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Education is the passport to their future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. The use of tomorrow versus today creates contrast between time frames to emphasize urgency and the idea that today's actions shape tomorrow's outcomes. What contrast device does this reveal? The use of tomorrow versus today creates contrast between time frames to emphasize urgency and the idea that today's actions shape tomorrow's outcome. What contrast device does this reveal?
Epigram.
That is incorrect. You have another attempt.
Hyperbole.
Bonus to KNUST Senior High School.
Antithesis.
That is correct for 2 points. Thank you very much. We'll move on to the next round shortly.
Yeah. Stuff to do, yeah. Oosha. Good boy. It's in a me, take it easy. Catch some cruise, my cheese. You spoke one for the days. Come on for the body, know the breed. Put on your shoe, make it stand that teeth. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, get them put. One my joke, ijogo, yeah. Ijogo, yeah. What you want, my jojo? Ijogo, yeah. You my jojo, yeah. And if you know be kalala, get them put. What you buy? Oluwa, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dubai, Oluwa, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning, you. Dubai, Oluwa, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dubai, Oluwa, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning, you. Up and never. Do what you wanna do. I want to be shining all day. Yeah. Do me dirty, do me tender. I want to live for the world. I want to live for the world. Yeah. It's in a me, take it easy. Catch some cruise, my cheese. You spoke one for the days. Come on for the body, know the breed. Put on your shoe, make it stand that teeth. All your sorrow, make it dance. know be kalala kalala la, yeah. If you know be kalala, get the food. Oh my God, you be, me you. What you want, my job,
What do I do to many as that not normal thing? Presido with the big machine. Your girlfriend wanna suck my team, but not be that kind of happy. If I pass smoke, give you one, you not pass. You not pass, that me say it don't cast. No last chance. It don't cast you, it don't cast you, it don't cast. It don't cast. It don't cast, it don't cast. Sing. It don't cast. It don't cast you. It don't cast. It don't cast, it don't cast. Sing. It don't cast. We all get on full double clock for net. 12:30, use good blue flat. She located my location. So I do feel the vibration.
Sensational above the conditioner. Really practitioner. This one a senior dita. Me na mama sita. Big girl I need your wound and mama. If she no fuck, oh, if she no suck, who go pay for a wig and number? When he wants up, she go holla big gun. All along she dey follow me boss. Punish me like African mom. Charlie pop you go man toss. Come on body with the bomb bread for the contest cash. Obrigado on the conquest.
What do to many as that not normal thing? Presido with the big machine. Your girlfriend wanna suck my team, but not be that kind of happy. If I pass smoke, give you one, you not pass. You not pass, that me say it don't cast. No last chance. It don't cast you, it don't cast you, it don't cast. It don't cast. It don't cast, it don't cast. Like sing. It don't cast. It don't cast you.
Them say hustle low, hustle for the paper. Small boy they hustle, then somebody want to hit them. I do feel baby, so how we gon' make them? Put in my heart, man send me to hey, probably. And can't you hold? Can't you be an idea? Be an idea. Hey, probably. And can't you hold? Can't you be an idea? Opinion on the bar. Now we make me answer. Now we make me answer. Now we make me answer. Answer. Now we make me answer. Now we make me answer. Now we make me answer. Answer. I said they hustle to find money. You be all the time cheap, and you need all the time
Hello. All right. We have some complaints, so we need to address them. Contestants, don't panic. Why? Your faces are looking like... The first one, there was a question to KNUST. What impact could social media have on the election? What impact? Their answer was that events are streamed live, so there's transparency to avoid cheating. Upon reflection, we realize it's one of the impacts, so we give the points to them. So KNUST gets 5 points. St. Louis answered a bonus, so we'll take off your bonus. Then there's another question that went to St. Monica's. The way you're looking at each other, you know. The question was, the door of no return was the last point enslaved Africans passed through before being loaded onto ships. Sorry, the question was, what is the door of no return? Your answer was, it's in Cape Coast, it's at the Cape Coast Castle, where one, you said where one is sent and they can't return. That question, that answer is very vague, because when you say one, doesn't mean now or when. Upon reflection, we feel you mentioned the Cape Coast Castle, which you know what you are talking about. And then you also mentioned that one. We'll give you half point instead of the full point, so that it brings some level of fairness. So thank you very much.
zombie. Last simba dama simba dangote.
Everybody, ay, 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 ay.
We shock you and
It's the kids, babe. Ay.
we shock you and
Ay, ay. Sibanike platinum way. Ay, akushi kanting pipi number. Entano sihle manje shay number. Ishay number kusa kuse. Akushi be fresh tolagala. Achiku pegele motoza. Afuni ninja sebanika. Akipi diamond tolagala. Sibanike platinum way. Akushi kanting pipi number. Entano sihle manje shay number. Ishay number kusa kuse. Akipi be fresh tolagala. Achiku pegele motoza. Afuni ninja sebanika.
I get my stuff on my head, and nobody understands. I'm a sucker, while I did for you. I get my stuff on my head, and nobody understands. I'm a sucker, while I did for you. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly off to Paris. Fly out to Paris, cruise Lamborghini Ferraris. In your tsunami, I want to swim with my baby. I get the money, find my demons on daily. Mama believe me, so I no need it, no. Say them no, them no see. We take off and then go trips. Jerry and what talk and do. Now me I do, go back and see them no see. We take off and then go trips. Jerry and what talk and do. Now me I do, go back and I get my stuff on my head, I'm a sucker, while I did for you. I get my stuff on my head, nobody understands. I'm a sucker, while I did for you. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money.
I be a sneaky link, I know, but I want more of you. Things where you do me, girl, you drive me loco. Baby, you don't do me, yeah. You will love you, treat me better. When I'm cold, don't tell me that.
Are you here? Ahima.
When I draw my love go flow.
Ahima. Ahima.
When I draw my love go flow. When your river overflow, flow.
Saint Louis. Saint Louis.
When I'm cold, you be my heater.
Majimba. Majimba. Nyansapo. Mary Mama. Mary Mama. Saint Monica's. Each for all. Munche.
Gotta keep to your heart, no visa. Fly you out to Soweto for dinner.
Alright.
Okay, you know I'm ready for that teaser.
I bring you the total points that each of the schools had at the end of segment B. KNUST Senior High School. KNUST Senior High School had 19 points. 19. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School had 26 points, 26. St. Louis Senior High had 19.5. Kumasi Girls, SHS, had 20 points. And St. Monica's Senior High School had 19 points. Okay, our judges will continue for us.
Okay, thank you very much. So we continue to the final segment. That's segment C. In this segment, you'll be given topics to come and ballot, and then you have to prepare spoken word on the topics you pick and perform what you've prepared. Okay, so these are the rules. Listen carefully. Contestants have 7 minutes to prepare a spoken word on topics picked. Contestants will perform in order of the numbers they have picked on their topic sheets. Contestants will have 3 minutes to perform their write-up. So you come down here and ballot for your topics.
Your back asset, you know them play my chumbares. Me see my jolly, but no bata big congo no. Baby congaso, you dey see me no fit kill for my head. I need to know where you did. Oh yeah, send me all okay. Shabali girl no did. Oh, my nest are not did. I need to know where you did. Send me all okay. Shabali girl no did. Oh, my nest are not did. Come to my da. Oh, excellent, excellent, oh, excellent, excellent. Go put me on emergency. Shorty, excellent, excellent, excellent. Go put me on emergency.
Girl, I need you. You make a man feel in you. All I want is you. Oh, you tell me what I don't feel do. I you. Whatever you want, I go give you. Oh, my baby. I'm ready, body set it, go to machine for my baby. Wanna do me, baby. And she telling me say she be Jensen, she working Fendi, pull up in a Benz, bum bum they offend me when she bend it. You go put me for it, my Benz.
Oh yeah, say me all look big, somebody don't know the day. My nest are not ready. I need to know you did. Say me all look big, somebody don't know the day. My nest are not ready.
And I'm better like Baker. Yeah, na baby. Oh, Baba Wangu Gabi. I want to love Ubeka. And I'm better like Baker. Yeah, na baby.
Yes, and the paper. I get the paper, you shop a can get the much I can rest. Don't know much my say, I can change the man. People are busy and the Calamana and the Penacati and the Payana, but when the Paro,
t-shirt. It's nice. It's nice, eh? Do you want to have it? All right, so we visited your school during the intra-school contest. You remember? Intra. Talked about Education USA. Do you remember? We took you through the 5 steps that you will be going through. Who can tell me what step 3 is? Step 3. Step 3. Step 3.
Okay, please. Step 3 talks about our requirements, which is the WASI, our transcript, our recommendation, and also a class examination.
Should I give it to her? You don't want me to give it to her? Should I give it to her? Saint Louis, should I give it to her? Step 3, completing your application. So, you need to complete your application with the document she mentioned. So, I'll give it to her. That's step 3, is completing your application. Don't forget. Step 2.
Contestants, you have less than a minute. You have less than 1 minute. Thank you.
Step 2. Step 2. Who can tell me what step 2 is? Step 2. Nobody? Nobody? Step 2. Nobody? Nobody? Okay. I'll say it myself. I'll say it myself. Yes. Step 2. Step 2. Step 2. Yes. Who is coming? Step 2. Okay.
You have few seconds. Start wrapping up.
How many Education USA officers do we have in Ghana? So you mentioned the number and you tell me the exact location. But step 2 is financing your studies. Okay? All right. Oh, Mr. DJ Nahwai. Education USA officers in Ghana, the number and the exact I'll give it to you. So, 2 officers, Education USA Accra, the Oxford Street, Bosu, and KUMASI on the 3rd floor. How many American cons do we have in Ghana? You tell me the number and the exact location. American Con. The number and the location. Yes.
Fire, fire, just somebody got it in the make all the guys say para,
Yes. Nobody. KNUST, nobody. Nobody. Kumasi girls, nobody. Say Monica's, yes. Say Louis.
We have two American corners in Ghana. One is in Accra, and the other is in Kumasi. And
Accra, Osu. So you're confusing yourself with education. You would say Accra is education. But you've tried.
I'm a piano,
Who else?
piano. It's a big vibe, but the girls them know. Steady, steady. I'm a piano, piano. It's a big vibe, but the girls them know. They see me coming, they shout hallelujah. Every day it beat me like a new year. Overseas they want chop me like suya. I know beat love for this dunya. Tired so crazy, you they dance like Chris Breezy, easy. I'm on my wrist, they code, they freeze you. Them know they call me Mr. Money for no reason. I see they go, I'm a piano. We go show, we go
It's
get them.
part of it.
Now we they run the town and any show.
It's part of the American spaces.
Bad man flows, put them on their toes.
But that one is catered inside.
Show the Santi Jamo, Colorado, pass me the baton.
Alright, my time is up.
It's a big vibe, but the girls them know.
Okay, but before I continue, I would ask the American corner coordinator to give us the exact location, and then you continue, of American corners in Ghana, the exact location, and then you continue. Miss Lauren Labilati will do that for us.
Thank you very much. So in Ghana, we have two American corners. One is located in Accra, which is American Corner at Bogba, North Legon in Accra. And Kumasi, we have American Corner Kumasi, which is located at Asokwa Top Martins Complex. Thank you very much. We are moving on to the third segment for the contest. We will be commencing with Mami Efua from St. Monica's. And her topic is From Idea to Innovation. From idea to innovation.
From ideas to innovations. It's a difficult struggle now. Most youth and most people find it difficult to bring out what they have in mind due to social anxiety, hypocrisy, and low self-esteem. But do you know that the ideas could be your innovations? I say to you that whatever you have in mind could be the light we seek at the end of the tunnel. I know our ideas might be little, but did you forget that little drops of water makes a mighty ocean? Your idea can be your innovations. All you have to do is to never feel little. Gather courage and persevere, for ideas makes us who we are today. Never feel bothered. Volunteer whatever you have in mind into reality, and know that it could lead us to a brighter place. From idea to innovation is all we seek in our country for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mami Efua. So our next contestant for this segment, we have Mr. Bernard Obain from Armed Forces Senior High School. And his topic is Overcoming My Greatest Challenge.
Weed, cocaine, shisha, tramadol, did it all. Oh, I couldn't resist the temptation that drugs always entangled inside me. No,
I am not to be defeated by drugs, and I'm not to be a colony of drugs. As I contemplated what to do, now a strange voice sounded in my ears. I see this voice had microphones, and all these voices could ring in my ears was, "You are the fastest beam the flash could ever be, because you exist and you are real. Are you involved in drugs, prostitution, and of course, the latest one noticed to be Unim Red?" I could remember what my mom always told me, "Kojo, you can never have the greatest challenge when you have my sword embodied in your spirit to fight it. I can never have the greatest challenge. The only challenge I face is how to build the unwavering future ahead of me. I can be the greatest despite these challenges that you are calling. I will stand high like mountains and I will never fall. Flow like the rivers in Coventry, and always shine bright like the diamonds in the sky." Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bernardo Ben. Next, we have Emanuela Ansah-Jekum from KUMASI Girls, and her topic is the power of starting over.
The power of starting over. Starting over is never a bad decision. Starting over is never a bad decision. Starting over is never easy too. The journey might not be easy. Definitely, the journey would be difficult. But when you are able to stand firm, gather courage, and start over, I bet you would excel in your field. It might not be easy, the journey will not be easy. But to gather the power to start over, you will excel in your field. The power to start over is a bold decision, and we can all take part in this bold decision. Never give up on your journey, because Mama says, when you fall down, you can start again. Start again if you think you are falling. If you think you are dropping, you can start again. Start again if you think you are dropping. Start over if it's not going on smoothly. Start over. You can do this. Start over if you are being discriminated. Mama started over when her job collapsed. Dada started over when he recovered from a sickness. So why can't you start again? You can start again. We can start over, for the time is now. Starting over can add light to your flame. And when you get there, you proudly see you did the right thing. The power to start over is one of the best decisions you cannot afford to miss. Thank you.
Okay, the next contestant is from KNUST Senior High School. In the person of Me Kogo. His topic is "A united Africa is a stronger Africa."
A united Africa is a stronger Africa. They say in unity lies strength, but I see more than that. To me, in unity lies freedom, something that can never be bought. To me, in unity lies justice, something that is a right, not just a law, but a virtue to be always sought. To me, in unity lies beauty, wherefore our struggle and toil and culture will continue to be fought. Now, I think of Africa. Oh, what a wonderful name. with enough treasures to bring anyone fame. But don't be mistaken, our beauty alone doesn't mean we are weak. No, it implies a people that can never be tamed, like a lion roaring without shame. A land where her people never bow down their heads in defeat or shame and never take the blame. Now, Africa, unite to the clarion call. Together, we stand like a mountain tall. Listen to our battle cry, resonating across the halls. So tell me, are you ready to look into your heart so true and make our land great and new? For to unite will outlast all time. It will make us shine brighter than any light. And then we will realize that Africa, our motherland, was meant to be together and never apart. No matter where you're from, no matter where you go, we will always come back to one place. Many paths lead to the same point. Africa, arise! Thank you.
Okay, so the next contestant is from Armed Forces Senior High Technical School. He is Israel Alisiba, and his topic is finding solutions to homelessness.
Homelessness. A despair, a torment, a scare. Homelessness, the deprivation of one's right to shelter. I walked through the rustling streets of Accra. When I looked left, right, forward, behind, all I saw were children. I saw children begging. Then here was a boy called Mustafa. He asked me for a coin. I wondered why. At this age, he looked like a 6-year-old boy. What did he want on the streets? What could have brought Mustafa to the streets? I wondered. Upon investigations, I realized that his mother, after giving birth to him, left him. And his father denounced him after he was born. And I asked him, Mustafa, how many of your times are there? He said that we are many. Those on the streets are my family. Then I imagined. I know of people who have 7 houses. They sleep in only one and the rest are empty. They call themselves citizens. We have heard of civic responsibilities and volunteerism, but they leave the empty houses while people don't have a place to live. Mustafa told me that anytime it rained, he couldn't even lay his head. He had to find comfort in people's kiosks and shops. All this is homelessness. Homelessness. We have to find a solution. It's time for you and us together. We must join hands and contribute. We must join hands and put efforts. No matter how small it is, no matter how little it is, we can gather it. As little as one city. If we gather it together, we can build. Let's come together. Let's put our energies together and provide a place. Let's curb homelessness. For homelessness has no place in Ghana. For as Kwame Nkrumah rightly said, Ghana, my motherland, is free forever. Therefore, from today, I want us to curb homelessness. Homelessness from now must be stopped. Therefore, I charge you. We are the solution to homelessness. As I am on my knees, so contribute your part to curbing homelessness. I am Israel Alusiba. Thank you.
Next, from St. Louis Senior High School, we have Sayaran Janju. And her topic is Building an Inclusive Society. Building an Inclusive Society.
Just as there is no forest without trees and no sea without water, there is also no community without people. Until it was in a dream, and we were the day. Our freedom was given to us, a treasure to hold. What's next? You do live in a house, no matter where it is. People live in that house, but just living in it makes it just a house. Make a group of people in the house feel that sense of belongingness. It makes it a home. So it is. Homes come together to form a society. Everyone here, every single person is found in one society. When we step in school, we get this, we hear this everywhere. Tell us, don't just pass through the school. Let the school pass through you. I'm not sure you understand what this means. No matter who you are, Christian, Muslim, traditionalist, from a privileged home, rich home, we all come together to ensure the stability of the school. So it is in a society. Why can't you say for a society? I mean you. Yes, you. Why can't you do that? Do you think it's so different to be in a school and in society? Remember, the school is also in a society. Coming together is what brings the unity. With all hands on deck, we can do it. Bundled, come together. But if they are separated, let this sink into your mind. We can do better if we all ourselves. Therefore, rise
Next, from KNUST Senior High School, we have Ms. Divine, and her topic is Life's Greatest Lessons.
Life's greatest lesson. I could say it was when I didn't submit my books on time, so I had to take my lashes without a dime. Or I could say it was when I burnt my mother's soup after she warned me not to scoop. But my life's greatest lesson, I remember, is the very day I sat by my television to reason. A date to forever remember, of countless memories that ember. There stood my savior on the night of favor, 6th March. Rings a bell, doesn't it? Who am I talking about? The great Kwame Nkrumah, who taught us patience, courage, and faith was the hallmark of change. The big sis who stood behind and never denied taught me that the price of apathy is too high. It ignores the cries and leaves lives to die. But when we serve and we give, we teach the world how to truly live. He told me that he sees leaders, not loiterers. He sees warriors, not wanderers. Hands that can build, voices that can shake nations, and feet that can march towards change. He taught me that even when the odds were against you, you still must stand tall and not fall. He taught me civic responsibility and volunteerism, that the flames that burn bright must always light, that lives could be saved, that being a hero meant to give up yourself to save others, that selflessness was a weapon greater than AK-47, than a missile to diesel in the night so bright. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our next contestant is Ms. Vida Apianka from KUMASI Girls. And she will be performing on the topic, the choices that define us. The choices that define us.
The choices that defined us. When we were young, when Mama was putting us on our dress, "Hey, Mommy, I want to wear this then. Please allow me to wear it." But Mommy would be like, "Oh no, daughter. It is too big for you. My shoes are too big." "Oh, Mommy, no, I want to be in your heel. Please allow me." It was the choices that was defining that little girl. But the older that we grow, at the SHS, I want to study general arts, I want to study science, I want to be in the visual art department. Mommy will call you, Ajua. I want you to be a doctor. But Mommy, no. I have so much talent in speaking in public. Because of this, I want to do general arts. Mommy, please allow me to do it. Because when you choose it for me, when I go to school, Mommy, I'm sorry to say you're not the one going to learn the maths, the E-maths, the physics, the chemistry, the biology. Mommy, it's going to be me to learn it. When I'm not able to go through it, Mommy, what do you expect me to do? I don't want to be a doctor who gave a fake injection to somebody to die. I want to be able to speak in public to make impact on our youth. So, Mommy, please allow me to study general arts. Yes, it was my choice. I take a bold decision. Mommy had never accepted it. I made it on myself. And yes, that was my choice. Because every choice that defined us, as you are born into this world, you are not born with books. You are not born with parents. But it's up to decide whether you are going to smile, whether you are going to be in school or what. All we as youth, when we are young, we keep us in schools. Go to JHS, we started from primary, university, and all that. That's what we're going through. But it's your choice that you make in every step that's going to define you. You choose to wear this, you choose to be a lawyer. You choose to study this, you choose to study this. But at the end of the day, it's going to be your own decision that's going to define you. Your decision is not going to affect me. My decision is not going to affect you. It is my decision that affects my own self. So the choices that define me, I accept to take a bold decision. A choices that's going to help me and myself. Because every choice that I choose, it affects me and not you. Because of this, because I don't believe anybody decides to be a drunkard, to be a thief, to be a murderer. But you know, life doesn't always go as we want it. It comes with clashes. But it's up to you to decide that when you fall, you pick yourself up again and make a choice that's going to define your own life. Because at the end of the day, when you become that president one day in Ghana and you say, my beloved country, I'm here to give a speech, it's your decision that you wanted to set the general to be in the public talking like how I'm talking. Because that was my decision. And that affected me right now. Thank you.
From St. Louis Senior High School, we have Ajua Kusura Akantin. And her topic is winning the battle within.
Who am I? Like, seriously, who am I? What's wrong with me? Sometimes there are voices in my head that tell me what's right. And then there are thoughts in my mind that push me to the light. Then there are the bad times, the angry times, and the sad times. The times when the devil stands where the angel should be. The time when the demons fight with the light that's inside of me. I'm trapped and I'm falling into a pit. Can someone help me? Can someone hear me? I'm drowning. I'm just drowning and I may never get out. It seems my life is hopeless and my mind is worthless. Then it dawns on me that no one else can save me. The only one that can help myself is me. The only one that can revive me from the pit of darkness is me. The only one that can stand and fight this battle is me. I can be saved by myself. I'll fight, I'll bite, and I'll crawl my way out. I won't let anyone stop me. I'll run, I'll rush, I'll jump with joy because this battle is not toy, it's not a game. This battle is my rules. I can change it. I'll continue to fight this battle. I'll never stop because this war with me is cumbersome. And all I need is a push. This is my final attack. I will never give in. I will continue to fight this battle within.
We have our last performer from St. Monica's Senior High School. She is Blessing Akutu, a champion. Her topic is the beauty of African music and dance.
Africa, a land of rich culture. Well, music and dance is our priority. Our culture is the most precious gift we've ever had. Our music is exceptional. Our music is filled with certain melodies, which contains respect, motivation, joy, and passion. Africa's culture of various countries can never be underestimated. It depicts our moral training, religiosity, chieftaincy, and our heritage. And this is the beauty of Africa's culture. The African music is played. The culture is displayed. It takes us back to our past to bring us a whole lot of joy. It is not any other as compared to our festivals such as the Kundum festivals, the Odra festivals, our music, our food like the Eto, Fufu, and then our dances like the Adowa, Panogo. What else? African culture is the best. It inspires us and it lets us all embrace our African music and dance because our African culture is our only property. With African culture and dance, we can inspire our youth, we can inspire the world. We can speak, communicate to people through our dance and culture. We can speak to the world, we can talk to the world. We can express ourselves through our culture and our dance. And this is why I am a proud African. And I will forever be a proud African because I am proud of my culture and dance. Thank you.
wanna do many things very crazy. Now she telling me say she be Jensen. She working Fendi, pull up in a Benz. Bum bum they offend me when she bend it. She go pull me for it.
Oh yes, and me all okay. Chapali girl no detail. My dance and no weekend. I need to know you did. Send me all weekend. Chapali girl no detail. My dance and no weekend. My dance, excellent. For me, I say, go figure my name, Kalana. My name is Sana. My name is Bangabola, Kabani, Mutola. Eat Bangasala. Yap, Tolava. Jiggy Jiggy Bang, Tolawa. Wait, Tolava. Mangamelu, yes, the one. Alanzo Bangana. I'm a kiss, I'm a conservana. So let's go to Lotaba. Shiviram, say. Very good book, this pussy in my pay. So, but tell a manga me, yo.
Who wears the crown today? Who wears the crown today? Which school? Which school? Is it KNUST? KUMASI girls? Ceremonies? St. Louis? Armed Forces? Okay. Who is winning? Who is winning? KNUST, are you there? Madrimma. Nyansapo. KUMASI girls. What do you have to say? Tell me. Oh, KUMASI girls. Ahema. Say, Monica, are you there? What do you have for us today? Are you winning? Huh? Say, Monica. What do you have for us? St. Louis. Are you winning? Of course. Mary Mama. Okay, I have my friend here. Let me find out from him. Mary Mama. Hey! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, poetry recitals. Who would like to recite a poem for us? Poetry recital. One person from Armed Forces, one from St. Louis, one from KUMASI Girls, one from St. Monica's, one from KNUST. Poetry recital. This group is for only poetry recital. When they are done, then you do what? Dance. Okay. Let's go up there. I need only one person from Armed Forces. Please, let's go up there. KNUST, are you coming? Okay, so I'll start with St. Louis. Okay, so this poetry recital, it has to be very short for us, okay? So you mention your name and your school before you start.
My name is Akusia De Bomfe, and I'm from St. Louis Senior High School. And the title of my poem is Social Media. Social media, the playground of our generation. Yes, it is. You see now, social media has now turned us prey to it, leaving our morals behind. But wait, before the coming of these so-called devices, these so-called trends, weren't we happy? Weren't we content? The Frenchman would say, "C'est mauvais, c'est sérieux." This is bad, this is serious. But dearie, there's something I would like to say. Each one of you seated here is important. Tu es magnifique, tu es important. So please, dearie, don't let social media rejuvenate you to someone else. You are important, you are unique. Thank you.
My name is Pelopopo Ajimai from St. Monica's, and this is a spoken word about parenting. Okay. Fellow parents, how old has Ben? 10? Or maybe 12 or 13, but I mean, when should he give Sophia the first kiss? At what age is it okay for Dora to become the explorer? Should we now fancy Nancy for doing something nasty as to watch the innocent field of childhood get frozen? Kids who are watching blue clues are not acting blue films, like we forget that our kids like Bob sponge up everything they're exposed to. Tic-tac-toe was replaced with TikTok scrolls, and mommy forgot to have a talk to detox and told the kids that Facebook friends are not all friends. Neither are they facing books. Auntie will bring her boo to the house to catch her cruise, and the kids will pause peekaboo to pick a boo. So parents, do we watch our children go wayward? Or do we tell them to set themselves apart, play their part, dodge sinful darts, and take the path that leads to truth?
Thank you. Our judges are ready. I will call you back, okay? Those who couldn't recite their poems, I'll call you back for you to do that for me, okay? All right. So over to you, judges. Thank you.
Go,
Yes, we don't need permission to enter the street. Anyway, anyhow, you know, say you go see me. Yes, we don't need permission to enter the street. Yeah. Anyway, anyhow, you know, say you go see me.
Who is winning? Okay. Total points after segment C. KNUST. KNUST had 154 points. 154. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School had 148 points. These points are only for segment C, okay? St. Louis Senior High School had 150 points. KUMASI Girls Senior High School had 141 points. St. Monica's Senior High School also had 146 points. Now the grand total. Opinion. AC Spoken Word Contest is brought to you by the U.S. Embassy, Ghana's American Corner, KUMASI, in collaboration with AC Concept. Our sponsors are MTN Ghana, Pearson PTE, Asuka Shell, Paul Sands Enterprise, and International Programs Office of KNUST. The grand total. KNUST Senior High School had 339 points. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School also had 339. You are right. So Armed Forces Senior High School had 339. KNUST also had 339. St. Louis Senior High School had 331 points. KUMASI Girls Senior High School had 318 points. Simonicus Senior High School also had 325 points. We have two schools. They all had 339. 339 from KNUST Senior High School and Armed Forces. Both of them are winners, but we need only one. Number 1 and number 2. All right, I'll leave it to the judges for them to decide. Judges, we need you to decide. All right.
All right, thank you very much. So upon deliberation, we've decided to break the tie with a question. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to read a question, and the school that raises the hand faster, okay, answers the question. If the school gets it right, that is it. If the school doesn't get it right, the other school answers. And if they get it right, that is it. They win. Okay. So please, you wait till the question has been read. When I'm done reading the question twice before you raise your hand. And mind you, if you raise your hand and you get it wrong, that is it. You don't have another chance. Okay, so listen carefully. An English novelist, biographer, and playwright, Daphne du Maurier, writes in one of her notable novels, Rebecca. She turned round and faced me, smiling, one hand in her pocket, the other holding her cigarette. She turned round and faced me, smiling, one hand in her pocket, the other holding her cigarette. What is the dominant device in this excerpt? Armed forces.
Imagery.
That is correct for 5.
again, grand total. Grand total once again. KNUST Senior High School, 339. Armed Forces Senior High Technical School, 344. St. Louis Senior High School, 331. KUMASI Girls Senior High School, 318. And St. Monica's Senior High School, 325. So number two will go to KNUST Senior High School. And number 1 goes to Armed Forces Senior High Technical School. All our contestants will receive a participating certificate. At this point, I would like to invite the Corporate Services Advisor, who is in charge of the Northern Sector of MTN Ghana. She is Mrs. Charity Jaco. For her to present the participating certificates. Oh, Mr. DJ, please continue for us. Mr. DJ. A spoken word contest is brought to you by the U.S. Embassy, Ghana's American Corner, KUMASI, in collaboration with ACE Consults. We have the participating certificate, and this certificate goes to Divine Tay. Divine Tay. Divine Tay. Well done. The next one goes to Israel Alusiba. Israel Alusiba. Ajua Kusiwa Akenten. Ajua Kusiwa Akenten. Ajua Kusiwa Akenten. Emmanuela Ansa Ajekum. Mami Efwa Fosia Anoche. Ni Kwao. Toto, Topo. Ni Hao. Toto, Topo. Bernard Obin. Bernard Obin. Bernard Obin. Seiram Chandu. Seiram Chandu. Vaida Apia Inka. Vaida Apia Inka. Vaida Apia Inka. Then we have Blessing Akoto Echampon. Blessing Akoto Echampon. Thank you, my judges.
Don't break me, don't use me, don't lose me, don't leave me in the dark. Don't trust me, then give me your hand.
We still have some great news to share with you guys. We have some good news to share with you guys. Who can dance for me? Who can dance for me? KNUST? KNUST? Nobody? Who can dance for me from KNUST? One person from KNUST. Oh, Mr. DJ, please continue. Kumasi girls. One person from Kumasi girls to dance. St. Monica's. One student from St. Monica's. St. Louis. Armed Forces. One person. Lydia, I don't know how to dance, so
for your games down here. Please go for your games. All right, so we have some comments coming in from our YouTube channel. Don't forget that this program is being streamed live on our YouTube channel, which is AC Consult, and also on our Education USA Ghana's Education USA KUMASI's Facebook page. Michael, watching us from YouTube, says he's on armed forces. Go, or God will not shame armed forces. Bosheba says, Amesco. Michael still saying, he. Say he. Alright. Bosheba Hobby saying, my boys are on he. Michael still saying, sure they are. Other comments coming in. Heat, go higher. Amesco. Alright. Thank you. I will invite the executive director of AC Consult. She has some good news to share with us. Do you want to hear the good news? Okay. Hey.
Let's clap for her. She's done fabulously well. It's been a great contest, isn't it? All our contestants, you've done fabulously well. Fabulously well. In every contest, there'll be a winner. Just like you passed some people to get here, isn't it? But you've done fabulously well. As we wrap up, we normally have some outstanding certificates that we give. Certificate for best performer, most confident, most eloquent. What's the last one? Confident, eloquent, best, and most creative. So we would want to give those certificates and then give the final winning certificates to the winning school. It's been interesting. Since we started last year, we've never had two schools tie to win. So KNUST and Armed Forces, you fought a great fight. And you've done extremely well. I'm sure you were waiting for the bragging rights. Let's see that at the semifinals. But you've all done extremely well. So we'll call them and then they will come for their certificate.
Thank you, Mrs. Owusu. I have most confident here. Most confident. Most confident. This certificate goes to Mami Efwa Fosia Anoche. It goes to which school? See. Okay. Divine Tay. Divine Tay. Divine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I pick it. Most creative. front of public to present. It's not easy at all. Most creative. It goes to Achua Kusiwa Akente. Okay, I have another one. Best performer. Best performer. Who will challenge me? Best performer. Number one. Best performer. It goes to who? Vida Apia Enka. Vida Apia Enka. Quarterfinals, and is going to Armed Forces Senior High Technical School. We have Bernard Obeng. Bernard Obeng. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Israel and Lucifer. Israel and Lucifer. We're going for a short break. We will be right back, okay? Mr. DJ, please continue for us.
Azonto
na ko so wa. Wanti ana wo anko. Ani na ko mame.